Northway. I've got all my Class 87s out today and I'm going to compare how they run, just for a bit of fun. I do actually have 8 Class 87s. Some people would say that's too many. I don't think you can have too many Class 87s. Anyway, these models were originally made by Lima in the 90s. This one originally was named by Lima as City of London and numbered 87005. But I have renumbered it 87030 and renamed it Black Douglas. So we have the black roof and we have the not appropriate cross-arm pantograph. It's a good pantograph, but it wasn't the pantograph as it appeared on the Class 87s. Now you can tell this Lima model, it's got moulded wipers on the front window panes there. Got a fair bit of detail. Got the cab window, half open, nice feature. The moulding, the detail of the moulding on the body is really good. Moving along, this is City of London, but what I've done with City of London, I've removed the Lima chassis and replaced it with the Hornby chassis. Now in about 2003, I think it was, Lima went out of business and Hornby acquired all the tooling for their models. So Hornby started making a Class 87 which was the same body but had a new motor in it. It had the 5-pole skew wound motor in it, which I've put into this model of City of London. So Black Douglas is a true Lima in every way. City of London is half Hornby, half Lima. 87007 City of Manchester is all Lima. One slight modification I did was the pantograph. Lima did a version of the single arm pantograph and they had like the V here which didn't look right, so I moved the ends of the V, soldered them together into one single arm, and now it looks like a single arm pantograph. Inside, City of Manchester is still a Lima. Now here's one that we don't see very often. Future Stevenson 87101. This is a true Lima with a modified by me pantograph. There is a history of why I've ended up owning this, but it's too long and complicated to explain. Suffice to say, here is Stevenson in a livery which is not in keeping with my time period. But we're going to run Future Stevenson today because it never gets out, you know. Number 1 of the class, 87001, named here Royal Scot. This is a Hornby R2772, but I've done a little bit of work on it. So the windows are flush windows. I put some wipers, detailed wipers, and also fitted some headlights. How about that? You can see all that in the video entitled Laudable Lemurs. Here's an R2772 as it came from the shop, completely unmodified. This is the Hornby model of Britannia. And this is the same, except I've renumbered it 87101 and renamed it Stevenson. So these are Hornby models from the 2008, 9, 10 zone. This one though is brand new. Well, I say brand new. It's a few years old now already. 87035. Robert Burns is the new Hornby model. All singing, all dancing. We'll see how performance compares with the others today. Test number 1 is the slow test. So here's Hornby Railmaster on the laptop. Here's Future Stevenson's control, and you can see the speed there, 0. Well, we want to go forwards. There we go. Speed 0. I'm going to notch the speed up to 1. There's nothing happening. I'm going to notch the speed up to 2. There's still nothing happening. I've notched it up to 3. And look, the old Lemur Ringfield motor, many years old. Black Douglas next. This also is an old Lemur motor. Here we go. 1, 2, nothing, 3, 4. So 5 we have nothing. 6. Well, that seems like 3 miles an hour of Future Stevenson, doesn't it? The third of the true Lemurs, 87007, City of Manchester. Slow test. 87007, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's City of Manchester, crawling along with its age-old Lemur motor, 3-pole Ringfield motor. Doing all right. We should theoretically now be going up a notch, because this is the 2008 Hornby version of the Class 87. This one is 87004 Britannia. Forwards, please. Okay. 1, nothing happening. 2, nothing happening. 3, I hear a noise. It's buzzing but not moving. Let's try 4. More buzzing, still no movement. Let's try 5. Oh yeah, still buzzing. 6. Oh, look at that. That is great, isn't it? Remember, this locomotive is 10 plus years old. They stopped making it in 2010. Look at that. Just great. 87101 Stevenson now. One, 2, 3. I heard buzzing. Oh yeah, look at that at 3. That is brilliant. 87001, number 1 of the class. One, 2, 3. Can't hear anything. 4. I hear buzzing. It's not moving, trust me. Still not going at 5. 6. Look at that for a crawl. This is the 10-year-old. This is the 2008 9 or 10 locomotive. That's just great. 87005, City of London. I have the body of a lemur, but the heart and soul of a Hornby. Who was it who said that? Certainly wasn't a locomotive. Okay, City of London. Here we go. 1, 2. Nothing happening. 3. Buzzing. It's moving. Look at that. "10 years old, remember?" Oh, pantograph's stuck. Wow. Look at that. 10 years old, remember? That is amazing. Well done, City of London. Well done, Hornby Motor. Here's the motor that's in the Hornby Class 87s X6122. The 5-pole skew wound motor. 87035 Robert Burns. Well, you can see what I mean about the cross-arm pantograph. That's what it's supposed to look like, prototypically. But the lemur models don't quite look like that, do they? Alright, Robert, what can you do? We would expect nothing but the best from this locomotive. Let's see what happens. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. 3, nothing. 4, I hear a noise. is actually moving. If you look at the nameplate next to the mast, it is actually moving. That's as close to not moving as moving can be. Do I know what I'm talking about? Not really. But it's blooming slow, isn't it? That is amazing. Well done, Robert Burns. Well, I'm sorry, we've run out of time for this video. It's got way too long, so we're going to have to turn it into a two-parter. Well, I strongly advise you watch part 2, obviously.